viewers, so this is our advanced GSM mobile motor pump controller. So once you have completed the installation with your starter, so what are the steps that you need to follow for configuration? So in this video I am going to explain you about that only. As a first step, what you have to do is, once you have connected the installation, once you have connected the GSM unit with the starter or switch of the motor pump, whatever you use. So once it is done, before turning on the device, first of all you switch off the device and then you insert the SIM card, because most of the customers are doing a wrong thing. You are not supposed to insert the SIM or remove the SIM when the device is in on condition. Please switch off and then only insert or remove whatever it is. And after inserting the SIM, you just check your starter or motor switch, whatever you use, and turn on and turn off them and make sure your motor is running and stopping. So once it is okay, then you turn on GSM unit. So once you have turned on, you will be able to see power on LED coming up, and then you can see the signal LED will be blinking every second. Okay, and once it has got the network, okay, so it will automatically blink for every 3 seconds. So when it is blinking very fast, it means it is trying to capture the network. When it is blinking every 3 seconds, it means it has got connected to the network. Okay, and then the SIM ready will be constantly glowing, and then as soon as you turn on, you will be able to see these 3 LEDs only. So once this is done, just dial the number, whatever number that you have put in this device, just dial the number from your phone and make sure your motor is starting and stopping. Okay, so that operation you do it. Once everything is okay, then you go for configuring the device. As the first step, what you have to do, you have to open your inbox, and in the toolbar you have to type the GSM number. Here the device number is, the SIM card number that I have put is, I am typing here, and then I am registering. The first step is registration of the users. So suppose if I am the first user, so this is my number. So before that number I am supposed to put 91. Similarly, you are supposed to put 92 followed by the second user number, 93 followed by the third user number, 94 and 95 respectively. So totally 5 numbers can be registered. So I'll just show you 91 99405 94413. So I'm sending this command. Suppose if you want to register the second number, as I said, prefix with these numbers, third number, fourth number, fifth number. So like that you have to put these numbers. Okay, so already we have mentioned these steps in the installation manual. So you can see the reply coming here. Okay, so once this is done, then you give the command number 11. Then motor will start. And you can see here. So the motor had started and you will get a reply here. So once you get the reply, you have to wait for the reply to come. Before the reply comes, if you start giving the commands continuously, it's wrong. So once you've got the reply, allow it to run for 5 minutes. Allow the motor to run for 5 minutes, and after that you just give the command number 12. Command number 12. Okay. So this gives you the data of how much amps that your motor is taking. So after 5 minutes you measure the current. It's the status of the motor. Okay, the command 12 is status of the motor, and you will get the command. So here I am giving the command. I didn't connect the load, so now I have connected the load. So So if you have connected the load properly, you will get the current. Okay, how much current it is taking, it will come. So once you got the amps, then you set the underload and overload value by giving a command called aset. So this is ASET. So once you give this command, you will get a reply message. The GSM device itself will set the underload and overload value, and you can see this. Suppose if you want to adjust these two values, you can specially send the command. Here 7 amps and 3 amps is set. Suppose if you want to manually rechange the value. So overload value is O, capital O and capital L. You can set it manually. Suppose I want 9 amps, I can make 9 amps. If you want 11 amps, you can make OL11. Like that you can keep. If it's a single digit number, you put 09 or 08 or 04, whatever. If it is a double digit number, put it as it is. Okay. So I am just putting overload 12, for example, I am saying. So here you have to set the value as OL12. For your motor, if you want to adjust, you can do it manually. And similarly for underload, you can set it as 05, means if you want to manually change the value, you can change as underload 05, like that. So you see the reply has come. Without the reply, don't send the other command. Okay. So this is the manual changer of the manual. If you want to change it manually, you can change. And once everything is set, then you switch off the motor by sending the command number 10. So the load will stop, or the motor will stop, whatever, and wait for the reply to come. You can see the motor on LED is gone now, and it's sending the SMS. So it has come. And then after all these settings are over, you can make sure by sending the command star. This is the setting status. So what are all the status settings that I have done, that status will be updated here. Okay, make sure of this. Yeah, now here auto on is disabled. Auto on is disabled means whenever the power goes and comes to the device, the motor pump will not start. That is disabled here. In case if you want to enable that, you can enable by sending the command number 14, and then you can refer the installation guide. There the command table is given. In that, auto on, enable or disable facility is under your control. Okay, here I have disabled it. Then line check is enabled here. Feedback is disabled here. Feedback disabled. What is feedback? Feedback means it is the manual alert indication. Like manually, if someone has started your motor, it will notify through the CT coil. Okay, so the CT coil will sense the current that motor is taking, and it will inform you. So here this is disabled. This also you can have the control. The command is given already, and then auto SMS is enabled, and that's the default, it is enabled, and that's the reason why we are getting the reply. And then I have set the overload current, I have set the underload current, and here you see it is activated for any user. Many customers are not at all registering your phone number, and you are not activating for the registered user. This is not good. You have to first register your phone number, and then you have to activate for the registered user. Now I am sending the command number 90 and finding how many users are registered with this device. For that the command is 90. So now you see you will get a reply. I initially registered only one number and I didn't register the other phone numbers. So I want only one number, means this is enough, means okay. If you want to register a few more numbers, the first step which I told you do. And once you have confirmed the user list and the setting status, then you are compulsorily have to give this command 71. 7.1 is mainly for activation to the registered user. It means if this is the number registered with the device. If you can see, I have sent the command, it is receiving and it is also going to reply me. Okay, so here activated for registered user. If some other people are going to call, then it won't respond. Actually, I am holding my mobile phone and taking the video, and this is another phone. In this, the number is unregistered with this device. Now if I give command also, it won't respond. You can see earlier it was responding from this device because it is an any user, but now if I am going to give motor on command, it will not respond. That means even if customer support of that particular network of this GSM SIM, it won't respond. This is a safe feature, so kindly do this procedure. So these are all the steps after installing the product you are supposed to do with the GSM unit and configuration. This is the steps that you need to follow. Thank you. And you can see there is no response. So thank you once again.